Hello and welcome to Asian Petrol. Today we have 2020 Venue from Hyundai. Sorry guys, I think I have a cold. Hyundai is calling Venue the entry-level SUV. Yes, it's the least expensive SUV from Hyundai. It's probably one of the easiest cars to drive. We'll tell you why that is the case throughout the review. And before we begin, please do support us by subscribing to our channel. Thank you guys. Let's talk about size first. Venue is classified as subcompact SUV. It's about 5 inches shorter than the Kona and about 10 inches shorter than the Kia Seltos. So wow, Seltos is pretty large SUV after all. Let me also show you the second row seats. I was quite surprised when I first sat on the back seat of the Venue because it seems pretty alright even for my size. I am 6'2", but there's decent amount of leg room and headroom is also alright too. And lots of room for my feet, but there isn't any airbands for the second row passengers or any USB charging port. At least one USB charging port would have been very nice. Seats are covered with leather simulated, but seats are pretty comfortable. But there's no armrest or any cup holders, and there's just regular sunroof on the top. Let me also show you the side profile. As you can see, the character line starts from the headlamp and it's carried all the way to the tail lamp. And the dual-tone wheel arches are emphasizing Venue is small but still an SUV. And our tester has 205, 55, 17 on front and back. Now let's check out the braking performance of Hyundai Venue. It took Venue about 127 feet to a complete stop. It felt stable, better than I thought. Let me show you the front design. Just like its big brother Santa Fe and Palisade, the headlamp system is vertically divided like so, and I do like the rectangular type LED DRL. Headlamp is also LED, but there's no fog lamp. Let me show you in more detail. This is regular headlamp, high beam, turn signal, cornering lamp, and this is what honk sounds like. Alright guys? Let me also show you the engine room. In Korea, Venue is sold with a single engine choices, 1.6 liter gasoline engine that puts out 123 horsepower and 113 pound-feet of torque. Engine is mated to CVT, continuous variable transmission, and power sent through all front wheels. Now let me show you how fast Hyundai Venue can be. It took Venue about 10 seconds to hit 62 miles per hour. It's not fast, it's probably tuned for efficiency. So let's check out the efficiency of Hyundai Venue. Venue returned 30 miles per gallon in the city and 54 miles per gallon on the highway, so it is very efficient. I think this car is more suitable for city driving, and we'll tell you why that is in just a second. Alright, let me show you the first row seats before we go out to drive it. Analog gauges on each side with 3.5 LCD in the middle and 8-inch infotainment screen to the right. I do like the air vents design, very cleanly designed around the screen. And below the gear selector, there's drive mode selector. You can choose among 3 different drive modes, and Venue does not offer any all-wheel drive system. So you need to press down this button and you can choose among snow, mud, sand. 3 traction modes, and this is what key fob looks like. Heated seats, heated steering wheel, and 12-volt charging and 2 USB charging ports. I think I told you everything about the car. Now let's go out to the road with Hyundai Venue. How about visibility? Well, Venue is small but still an SUV, so it's got big windows all around and there isn't any part particularly blocking my line of sight. So it's easy to see out of, hence easy to drive. And overall compact size of the car makes also driving fun. And I do really like the climate control system. They're not colorful or fancy or anything like that, but it's got auto button, big dials, and it even has air cleaning modes so you can stay fresh while driving fast. Alright, enough talking. Let's put the car into sports and drive. The 1.6-liter gasoline engine has dual-port injectors per cylinder. Hyundai says this way they can control the injection timing and ratio better. Like I said, it produces 123 horsepower. It's not powerful, but it's able to move the car with ease, especially in town. I'm quite surprised to be saying this, but the Venue seems to be one of the easiest cars to drive. It just feels compact, light, and very, very responsive. I think it is also coming from the transmission and handling. So let's talk about transmission first. Engine is mated to CVT, being very, very responsive, making you to believe as if engine has more power, car is lighter and more agile. It's got no gears to shift actually, but it's got manual mode, so let's use it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So it's got 8 artificial shifting points. It's shifting very aggressively and also smoothly, and there isn't much drone noise either. I like the gearbox. It's got electric steering system, so it does not give you so much feedback, but it's got no problem pointing the car into the right direction. Shall we check it out? Surprisingly nice. Wow, very stable. I could just control it. Very fun. It's hard to believe, but actually Venue handles very nicely. I think it handles a little bit better than Kia Seltos. Yes, a little bit, but yes. Wow. Very nice. Didn't expect that from Venue, did we? Right now we're driving on the highway with Venue, and Venue feels quite stable. It is able to keep a straight line on its own, but I think it's a little bit noisier compared to Kia Seltos. So I think Venue feels best in city driving. This guy has no adaptive cruise control, just regular cruise control, but this guy has lane keep assist, so let's use it. Just like any other Hyundai models, it's steering yourself and positioning the car right on the center of the lanes. Very useful, but for your own safety, always keep your hands on the steering wheel. You know, but Venue feels very stable even on high speed. But a little bit noisy, so this car belongs to city driving, I think. But it's going very fast. Brakes are still pretty good even on high speed as well. So good small SUV, I would say. Okay, let's try the corner with the Venue. Very stable. Tires are screaming a little bit too much, but it's very, very stable. Very fun car, I would say. Okay, let me also show you the rear design. It's got LED combination tail lamp. Hyundai's calling it lenticular lens. Kind of looks different depending on the angle. It's got burp type turn signal, burp type reverse lamp. Let me also show you the trunk. Yes, you kind of have to lift it yourself. Some hidden storage area below here with some tools, and you can take this cover and store it behind the second row seats, and then you can of course fold the second row seats to yield more cargo room. Alright guys, today we had a chance to test drive 2020 Hyundai Venue. Yes, it's a small SUV, but it's still roomy and capable as well. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back with more car reviews, and before you leave, please do support us by subscribing to our channel. Thank you guys.